I'm John, your YouTube English teacher. In this lesson, we're going to study 10 phrasal verbs for the news. Before we start, if you want to improve your English, check the description for this video, where I left a lot of links to extra materials for you, including a Telegram group that I created where you can practice your English and meet other students. I also have a channel membership with extra quiz questions if you want to join and support the channel. Now, let's go. In this lesson, just imagine that these two are journalists. Number 1, look into. Did you hear about the rumors? Which ones? I heard something really interesting about that story you're working on, but I haven't confirmed anything yet. Well, just tell me the details and I'll look into it. I hope it's something juicy. I'll look into the rumors to see if they're true. To investigate or research for more information about something. The detective looked into the background of the subject. Scientists are looking into the cause of the earthquake. Look is a verb that's related to paying attention with your eyes. If you look for something, you're searching for it. But if you look into something, you look a little more, like you're investigating. Number 2, put out. Remember you told me about that rumor? I do. Whatever happened with that? Well, a different news publication just put out a story about it. Wow, that's incredible. Let's contact them to see if we can share information. The publication put out a story about the recent rumors. To publish or release information to the public. The government put out a statement regarding the health crisis. Fire departments put out safety warnings during the dry season. Out in this phrasal verb just refers to outside. Outside what? Outside the newsroom or the company, where the public can access the story. Number 3, get out. It seems there's a lot more to that rumor than we thought. Really? Like what? Word just got out that the two major people involved were sleeping together. Can you believe it? This story just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Word got out that they were sleeping together. For information to become public, especially intended secrets. Details of the secret meeting got out, causing the media to go crazy. News about the new product launch got out and ruined the company's plan. If we use the verb put out in this situation, it means we have control and we're doing the action. But if news gets out, we don't really have control. It's something unintentional, a surprise. Number 4, leak out. That original rumor you heard is really turning into a big scandal. I know, this could be the story of the century. Seriously, more information is leaking out every day. This thing is becoming bigger and bigger. We have to stay on top of it to report it accurately. More information is slowly leaking out. For confidential or secret information to be released, often in small pieces. The financial records leaked out, revealing a big scandal. Plans for the new urban development project leaked out, sparking public debate. That thing you see in the image is called a faucet. And when a faucet is broken, water leaks. Leak is a verb which implies a problem, and it's usually something slow. We can apply this to secret news. Secret news slowly becomes more accessible. It leaks out. Number 5, blow up. Look, the story we're covering is on CNN right now. Wow, how did they hear about it? I don't know, but this thing has really blown up. You're right, it's all over social media too. The news about the scandal blew up, and everyone was talking about it. To become very popular, especially suddenly. The scandal blew up, and it was front page news for weeks. A simple tweet blew up, and now everyone is talking about it. Blow is a verb that implies some air is involved. Air is usually involved to create an explosion. Blow up is a phrasal verb which means explode, which is what happens when news goes viral and becomes popular. It blows up. Number 6, write up. They're reporting false information on CNN. A lot of that never happened. So they're spreading the rumors. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me after all of the research. I'm going to write up a quick article and send it out tonight, clarifying things. Good job. It's important to get the facts straight. I'm going to write up a quick story and release it tonight. To produce a document, report, or article. The police officer wrote up a report on the incident. After the conference, she wrote up her notes and shared them with her team. Here, we can just use the common verb write. But if we add up, it gives the original verb a little emphasis. Just like other phrasal verbs, it makes them stronger. It usually implies a complete action. Not just write, but write completely. Number 7, follow up. CNN read my story and reached out to me. They said I need more evidence for my story to be credible. Are you going to talk to them? Yeah, I'm going to follow up with even more detailed evidence. That's a great idea. Give them everything. I'm going to follow up my claims with more evidence. To do something additional in connection with something else. The journalist followed up with the victims a year after the disaster. She followed up her performance with an even better one. Up here is used for the same reason as right up. It just gives emphasis. People ask me, John, why should we use up? Why not just the normal verb? Well, that's the English language. We use up all the time. I personally think it helps our language flow more when we add these small words. Number 8, call out. CNN still doesn't believe what I wrote about the scandal. You should go online and tell everyone about it. Tell the truth. You're right. I'm going to call them out for their bad reporting. I'm sure the public will be on your side. The journalist called out the publication for their false reporting. To publicly call attention to someone or something for something false. Activists called out the company for its unethical practices. The coach was called out for his unfair team selection. Call is a verb which means we want someone's attention, and out often means outside or the opposite of inside, a space. We can imagine that a person who did something wrong is hiding in their space, so we want to call them outside and tell them what they did was wrong. That's how this phrasal verb works. It's a little specific. Number 9, tune in. Tonight, they're going to live stream a special about the scandal. Let's watch it to see if they report accurate information. We have to tune in at 8 p.m. to catch it. I'll be there with my notes. Tune in to the live stream at 8 p.m. to hear the special. To start, to watch, or listen to a particular broadcast or program. Don't forget to tune in to our radio station for the live interview tomorrow. People around the world tuned in to hear the results of the election. Tune comes from older technologies. We used to tune radios to different frequencies by turning a button. If we tune in, it's like we're entering a show by tuning. That's why this verb is connected to broadcasts and programs. Number 10, go over. Wow, this special is turning out to be very accurate. I'm surprised. Listen, they mentioned your article. That's great. I'm glad they're going over everything. The people need to know about this. Hopefully, nothing like this ever happens again. They're going over all of the details in the scandal. To examine or review something in detail. The teacher went over the assignment instructions with the class. He went over his notes one last time before the exam. Over is a word that implies the shape or form of an arc. That's how I always think of it. Well, an arc is something that can cover, so over can also mean cover. If we cover a document or something similar, it's like we're examining it, which is how I think of this phrasal verb. We're examining a document with our eyes by covering it. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. And in this lesson, you guys have some homework. Take some of these phrasal verbs and write your own examples in the comments section. I'm looking forward to reading them. Please like, share, and subscribe, and see you in the next lesson.